right, welcome back, everybody. We are doing, it's kind of a part two, but it's also probably going to be a completely separate week. So, we're re-energizing, redeveloping the energy that we had, because this is actually not the second recording of the day. It is the first, and we're excited to be here, and we are energetic.
Let's go.
Yes. Ready to start from scratch. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to get into it because we've already, I can't ask you how your week went because it's the same week as the last time. So.
I signed up for fireman training. And,
how was it? How is being here at my house right now at this moment?
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It looks so familiar. You've done a great job of getting the place to look exactly like my apartment.
Yeah.
I really feel at
home. I worked hard and long and hard to make it do that. Okay, so what was... Oh, yes. We're going to do lists is what we're doing this time. And we're going to do... I'm going to go ahead and pull it up for the people. A cereal tier list.
Okay.
So these are cereal... We're just going to rank them based off cereals. Because everybody likes cereals, man. Everybody likes cereals. Now, they may like different cereals, but everybody likes cereals.
I think I'm going to have some contrarian opinions here. Not intentionally, but just they are genuinely what I believe, but I expect them to not be popular. So we'll see.
Sounds good. Okay, let's just... You know what? Let's just start here. Apple Jacks.
Yeah.
What are your feelings on Apple Jacks?
All right, so I think the following about Apple Jacks. It is abundantly clear to me that the people who buy Apple Jacks are exclusively people who own hotels who need to provide continental breakfast, right? That is the only place I ever see Apple Jacks because Fruit Loops are just better. You should go for the Fruit Loops and not the Apple Jacks.
I wonder why that is. Yeah, I like Apple Jacks. I genuinely like when I have them, I like them, but I think you're right. I don't know how... they're still in business, so they clearly do sell to somebody.
You get the little boxes that you get at the continental breakfasts. Man.
Yeah,
that's like if I had to bet, I bet 80% of their finance comes from selling those little boxes, not the big boxes at the convenience stores.
Huh. So what do you see? It's still good. It may not be as good as Fruit Loops, but it's still good.
I agree. I would say this is the most average B thing there is.
Yep, I was looking
probably,
B.
in my opinion.
No, I would agree. And since we have this many of them, we're going to say that works and go with it. Because we got to get through this in an hour. I don't know if we can...
No, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I guess it's 14 per row. So 1, 2, 3, 4 full... So that'd be 56 plus another 4, so 60. So it'd be a minute per cereal to make it in an hour.
We're going to be fine.
Okay.
We're going to be fine. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry your pretty little face. We're going to be fine.
I believe this is Blueberry. Is that what that is?
I think so.
I can't even, I'd have to zoom in on it myself to even... I think that's Blueberry. Hold on 1 second. Just to make sure I'm doing it, I got to put it on my good screen real quick for a second.
It is.
Yep, it's Blueberry. Yep, it's Blueberry. Okay. It's just weird because it almost looked like chocolate. Like the
Yeah.
But, okay. Do you have an opinion on Blueberry? Other than it's a fantastic name.
I don't.
I know it's part of, there's that, yes, there's the Blueberry, and then there's Frankenberry, which is over here. And then there was Count Chocula. If they don't have Count Chocula on here, what are they even doing?
See, those seasonal ones I've never had, so I don't know anything about them.
Oh, there it is, Count Chocula. See, the thing is, I don't think they're seasonal. It started as a seasonal thing, but then it became a regular because people bought them and liked them. What we can...
I defer. Whatever you believe, I'm okay with.
In that order.
You think Count Chocula is the better of them, but the other two are pretty mid?
Yeah, these two are good. They're offshoots. They're still good. They're I would eat them, because Count Chocolate is the thing that all chocolate cereals do, which is it makes a delicious chocolate milk after you're done with the cereal.
Ah, yes.
And so it gets extra points for being, extra tasty. It gives you a second treat when you're feeding your children dessert in the morning to start their day, starting with pure sugar and carbs. Obviously a good decision for your children.
And then yourself going to Starbucks to have your caffeinated milkshake.
Yes, exactly.
Really
and then be like, why are we unhealthy? Well, I don't understand. So let's try Captain Crunch.
Yeah, I would like to hear your opinion first if you have one. I'm happy to give mine, but
I really like the flavor. I used to have these at my grandma. I liked it a lot, but the texture. It's always the texture of these, right? It destroys the inside of your mouth, so you only can eat so much.
That is 100% what I think about it. And to me, the flavor is almost so overshadowed by the pure destruction and the pain, and so in my mind, I'd put it at D, even though the flavor is good. I would never eat it. If I was offered almost any of these cereals, I would eat them. I would not eat Captain Crunch. I would skip them.
I mean, I used to like them pretty good. It was just you could only eat a bowl, and maybe that's good. Maybe that's healthy. Okay, I'm gonna put them at C because I really do like the way they taste.
That's fine.
So I can't give them a D because I think they're too tasty to put down there. Because that's it's what you said. You would never have. I would have them. So we'll put them at C.
And that makes sense then that you wouldn't put it at D, right?
We'll do the same thing because I think the berries are basically the same.
They
right?
all suffer the same fate in my mind. Right?
Captain Crunch is all going there. They're all just variations of Captain Crunch. They're tasty, but they're all very tasty. They all destroy your mouth and cause pain and suffering.
Right.
So they all get to be D. I mean C. That's where they settle in. All right, here we go. Now here's the interesting. Cheerios.
So, this I think is different from Captain Crunch. I think these are varied in quality drastically, right? There's also, if I may, on row 2, yes. So that Honey Nut Cheerios, that is A tier in my book.
A tier.
I really like Honey Nut Cheerios. There are just a few others on this list that I think are better, right? But if I had to choose, it's high on my list. So
I agree. They're very good. You can eat them constantly. I kind of agree with that.
However, the existence of the Honey Nut Cheerios
means the plain
makes
Cheerios,
the others somewhat irrelevant.
Yes,
right?
Especially plain. I think plain is good for when you're giving a snack to your toddler.
I agree. I think that's what it's for.
They're kind of like they're almost like a savory treat instead of it's not a sweet cereal. It's like they go well in. I've seen when we do Halloween, we used to do Halloween like a Chex Mix type deal. And we'd always use these and that. And they absorb the soy sauce and the spices so well. So I think they're good for being savory.
That makes sense to me. I think you're right. You might have a valid argument there.
I will put. Let's go.
Okay.
On a savory, not necessarily as a bowl with milk, but as a savory snack that you do other things with. I think it has value in that element.
Okay. I will grant that. Because I would have put it at C, but I think with what you're saying, I allow the raise. I do think that the chocolate ones are better than the normal, though.
I agree.
I think the chocolate, I like that a bit more than the regular, but not as much as the Honey Nut. If I had to choose one of the two levels to put it on, I think I would put it on B because I really do like the Honey Nut a lot more.
Yeah. Chocolate. Yeah, I think these are different. This is a better cereal breakfast than this.
Yeah.
This would be C if it was just cereal. But since we're adding in other elements with this one, that's how it gets up to B. But I do agree. Both that chocolate and Frosted Cheerios are better as breakfast cereal, milk, desserty sweetness than this is. This is just wheat, soggy wheat. If you eat it with milk. Here's where we get into the Chex Mix.
Okay, yes. So this is where we got to talk. All right, what are the three that are there? There's
Regular
rice.
rice, then there is blueberry, I think, and cinnamon. So I'm guessing these have been sweetened.
Yeah. So, all right. First bold claim of the video that you're probably going to disagree with here. Cinnamon Chex, that's S tier. That is God level cereal. I adore cinnamon Chex.
I don't hate that. Because I like Chex in general. I think they're very tasty cereal.
Yeah.
It's something about the corn instead of it being wheat and like the texture and the flavor. It goes really well when it gets wet. I actually think they're
Yes.
an elite cereal. So I am fine
really
with
enjoy it.
cinnamon Chex being that because I think it's like a good cereal that was made better by being sweetened. So I'm okay with that. It actually doesn't bother me.
It is, and you know, I'm spoiling a bit of the future ones here, but it is in my mind what Cinnamon Toast Crunch should be. Right? It's Cinnamon Toast Crunch fails because Chex
Oh, see, no.
exists.
See, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is my like.
I know
Wait,
people love it. People love it.
I have it on hand. That's how much I love. I have it on hand. It is hyper. There is not a high enough tier on this tier list for me to put in there. But yes, I get it.
I hear you, but that's
That's
what
what
my
that's what your
position
checks.
is that
Yes, that's fine.
It's my version of
I will
that,
allow it.
right?
I will allow it.
The other two, I have never tried the berry one, so I don't know where that.
I'm
one
sure
would
it's
fit.
probably pretty good because it's sweet checks. So I'm sure, like I said,
Yeah,
I just think checks in general is a good breakfast. So let's put that B.
I agree.
Let's just put them both B. That's
A, by the way. You're putting them in A.
Oh.
I think I'm good with that because I do like the Honey Nut Cheerios. I think a bit more than the regular. So this checks out in my mind.
Okay, sounds good. Chips Ahoy. I don't know. I don't even know if I've ever even had it.
There's something in me that just doesn't love eating cookies for breakfast. It feels like contrary to my human soul.
I get that. I think this might also fit with Cinnabon from Kellogg. Like it's kind of a similar. Yeah. Just get the real thing. Just eat actual Chips Ahoy cookies.
Yeah.
If you're no reason to make it into a cereal. Say that just eat for breakfast. Eat some buy a cinnamon bun.
I really do. Bun. I take offense at how many people just neglect the beauty that breakfast could be. You know, like there are eggs, there's bacon, there's ham slices, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
There's French toast, there's biscuits,
waffles,
there's gravy,
yes.
You know, there are so many delicious and good and healthy options that to do this seems to me to be castrating oneself for the day, right?
See, that's the thing. I don't ever eat cereal as breakfast. I eat it when I eat it like a dessert.
It's a treat.
Yeah, it's a dessert. It fills that role of being a sugary, sweet treat. Like it would be a cookie or a bowl of cereal. It's not. Yeah. I never have it in the mornings. So I kind of agree with you.
Despite how good they might taste, they do. I think C, right? I do. I think C. It was calling to me.
Executive decision. Executive decision. Go ahead.
I protest, but my protest means nothing as you have
that's
the power of
that
God
is correct.
In this scenario.
I completely overrule this protest. I gave you this shit. You give me this shit. Good handshake. This is how Democrats and Republicans should work. Is I give you a little something, you actually give me something equally. Like there should be compromise. So Cocoa Puffs. Are you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs?
I'm not cuckoo for them, but I enjoy them.
I'm the same. Yeah. I think they have the same like general vibe as any chocolate cereal. I feel almost they tend to feel very identical to me. Like it's chocolate, sweet, good, makes the milk taste good. There's not much variation. It's chocolate.
I think lesser of them than the chocolate Cheerios.
Really? Okay.
I do.
Well, then let's shoot. I can't put them in C though. That is rough.
You know what? Maybe we should put chocolate Cheerios up a level in my book, because I do like it more than the other ones in there, right? Like
Okay.
between all of the rest of B
You would choose
and
chocolate
the
Cheerios.
chocolate, it's clear to me that that is better.
Okay.
Uh,
We'll put that up there. I'm fine with that. And Cheerios is almost like Honey Nut. I'm tempted to put them up here. I think a lot of people put them in S tier. I am fine to put.
I'm good with that if you want to do that. I think
I think
yes,
that's
this
fair.
seems better. I'm
Yes.
good with this.
Good job. Here. Congress is adjourned.
Is this not what? Why do they have such trouble passing bills? Why?
Because there's somebody who's behind them that's paid $10 million and offered them stock
true.
options.
If I offered a lot of money by Captain Crunch,
Yes.
I would be fighting tooth and nail
Yeah,
here. You're right.
same. My entire family's like history and future and current financials or concerns would be taken care of by this list. I would be significantly more likely to have a very particular opinion about these things.
I've never had Cookie Crisp.
Neither have I. Immediately goes right
with
there.
the other two there. I think that fits.
All right, cornflakes.
Yeah, the Kellogg's ones here. I have had these. I think they're okay, but just okay.
I feel with cornflakes, you almost have to sprinkle sugar on it or agave, or you have to
They
add
have
something
strawberries
to it.
in there for a reason, but there aren't
Yeah.
strawberries in the actual cereal.
Exactly.
Right?
You have to. It's a cereal that I think they intend you to add something. Maybe fruit.
Yeah.
You're right. Probably fruit would be healthier, but it's easy if you just pour some and then mix it up. Then they taste great. But that's why they have Frosted Flakes, right? Because it's basically this, and people are like, oh, it'd be better if it was sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we want to
I
rank Frosted Flakes? Let's talk Frosted Flakes because that'll help us decide cornflakes.
I agree. You're right. They're good, man. They're good.
They're
I'd put them at
great.
A. I think.
Yeah.
I think I'd put them at A.
I agree. Cornflakes B. C.
That seems fair.
I think
to
B
me.
because they're still good. I think they're on par with
I
like
agree.
Rice Chex. They're like kind of that same. They're good for a plain
I like
a plain cereal.
Rice
they're good.
Chex more, but not by much. By
Yeah.
so little, the jumps would be drastic.
You know
right?
what's-
So
We're doing this list, and it made me realize something. I like non-wheat based cereals more than I like wheat based cereals. Like I like Chex, which is I think is usually rice or corn, and then cornflakes, which is like cornmeal, corn. Right. So it's like I think I like that texture more
the
than
chip companies know what's going on because they're all just variations of corn
chip,
right?
yeah.
The cereal company needs to pull their weight here with corn.
It's true.
Yeah.
The only thing, I kind of agree. It's a weird element, but I kind of agree.
I want to know what you think about Pops. I'm curious
Used to be called,
your take on
well,
Pops.
they were initially started as Sugar Pops, then they became Corn Pops, and then they just became Pops. So it is corn based, so that's some points. It's interesting. Yeah. It's been so long since I've had. I mean, I'm talking 15, 20 years since I've had a bowl of Pops. So I can't.
It's probably been like 10 for me too.
It's been a long time. I remember them being. I always thought they were overhyped. Like
really,
they're very well. If I remember correctly, they just go bland real quick. Doesn't the sugary stuff wash off really quick?
So my experience with it was not that. My experience with it was that it was really, really, really good, and that the sugar maintained itself. Right?
Really? See, I can't remember. So you might be right, and I might be confusing it with something because it's been so long since I've had any. I mean, I honestly don't even want to. If you have a strong opinion, I will go with your opinion because I don't even believe that I remember it well enough to have an opinion.
So I guess that's why I wanted to know how you would adjust it because I really, really, really like Pops, but like I'm in your boat. I would never have it for breakfast because it's nothing, right? I'm hungry 15 minutes later, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's insane how not filling it is. But to me, it is either low S or high A in my book, right? Which is, I know, very high.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. They're sweet, they're tasty. You know what? I might get a box of Pops for when you guys come into town, just so I can remember what it's like and give you
Yeah.
Now for a clear S tier, Crackling Oats.
What the fuck is that?
I don't.
What the fuck is that?
I don't. If I remember correctly, I think I've had these before. They're not as bad as you would think they would be. It's like oat bran, and they're in these squares, and I think they're a little bit sweet. If I remember correctly, they're slightly sweetened, but it's not. They're not horrible. If somebody gave you a bowl, you could eat them. But they're. You know what? Okay.
Yes.
I'm having a hard time.
Please do it. Yes. I would not eat them.
I like their flavor, but we're getting too many in the sea.
Fair.
And I think it's too broad of a. So we're just going to say too destructive to even be eaten. These are dangerous. Yes. It's like eating glass shards. That's why we're putting it down there. So I'm fine with that.
Delicious, delicious glass shards.
Yes. If you don't mind going to the ER every day after breakfast, then this is a cereal for you. Okay, have you ever had the Eggo cereal?
I have not. I've not had it.
Nor have I. Another one that we have no. I love regular Eggos. They're very tasty.
I love it. It used to be my college like poor boy meal was like the Eggo waffles with peanut butter slathered on it, right? And you fold it up, eat it like a taco, and it's like, dude,
they're great. Or even if like sometimes I'll do it for breakfast if I'm really wanting like pancakes or like expensive waffle. I'll get like 2 Eggos or 180 calories. And you can do that. They're crispy. You put you make sure you put just a little bit of butter, just enough that it melts on. Put a little bit of honey, which is like a tablespoon for both. And for like 200, 300 calories, you get like a desserty. It scratches that itch. Instead of having 600 calories of an actual like pancake slathered in butter, loads of maple syrup from a restaurant, or you just kind of get it real quick, and then I can eat some eggs or something else on the side. Fills me up. I'm good to go. Gets me through that like. They're actually, strangely enough, one of my health foods because you can only
I kind of agree with you. You're right. It seems so reasonable. Yeah.
It like scratches the itch without going overboard. Since we like it, but we don't know what the cereal is. The cereal could be ass.
Right.
I just put it C since we don't know.
I think that's fair. I think that's where we're at.
French Toast Crunch. Do you feel the same about this as you do Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
I don't like French toast. Right? I would never, if I ever got I would not eat French toast. So
I don't mind French toast,
lower,
but I am willing to put. Actually, I'm like, gosh, I think it's such a less. Man, to me, it is a drastic drop. Like I'm literally willing to put it in C. I think it's that big of a different like change between those.
And so it was the Book of David.
It's mass like. I don't even know how this exists, to be honest, because I don't know any. It got famous because people loved Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Right.
It tastes nothing like Cinnamon Toast. Yeah, it tastes. So who still is buying this? Like, why is this? Does this still exist? I should look up whether or not it's even like a thing anymore, or if they just discontinued it. But anyway, now we've gotten to the one which you have spoken of dearly. Fruit Loops.
I think it's A. I think it's A tier.
Okay. I'm willing to go there.
I truthfully, I don't think it's S. But
Fruit Loops is fascinating to me, and I'm going to tell you why. Yeah. Because most Americans are like you, and they go, oh, yeah, Fruit Loops, I like them. They're really good. Oh, man, they're fantastic. Every other country I've seen try them think they taste chemically and awful. They hate them. Because we're so used to chemical flavors, like fake fruit flavors or whatever, that it's almost like a weird... We long for it almost, right? Yeah, whereas other places, they're like, this doesn't taste like fruit at all. It just tastes like a bunch of chemicals put in food coloring. I taste sugar and food coloring. So it's interesting because I do think that's a thing where I would agree with you. I enjoy Fruit Loops. Very delicious. I'm fine with it. But I know how other people, I've seen in South Korea, Great Britain, German people, they all have the same reaction. They're like, I mean, they're sweet.
The one thing that I want to bring up in its defense is that your claim about the chocolate milk sort of a deal, right? Fruit Loops are the only one that are going to give you that type of milk, right?
I agree.
Like the milk that you get afterwards, that it's special to Fruit Loops.
I think Fruity Pebbles does something similar.
I've had Fruity Pebbles. I think it's similar, but I don't think it's quite as flavorful.
Okay.
You know? I don't know. I don't know why, but
I do like Fruity Pebbles. I do. I think
I do
the textures.
Well.
So it.
You
know what? I'm looking at it now that we're talking about it. What do you want to put it?
Fruity Pebbles?
Yeah.
I to me it's the same as Fruit Loops but slightly different, right? Like the
Yeah,
quality is the same
it's
to me.
over. It's horizontal. It's not up or down.
Yes.
It's horizontal. I
Yes.
agree with this. I agree. Good job. Man, this is so much easier without. Oh, I'm sorry. People haven't been seeing this the whole time. There's the list right now. I've been putting stuff up,
This
and
this
nobody's
bill
seen
will
the
be
list.
passed. We promise you.
Yes.
This bill will be passed. The government will get back to order soon. This is the across the aisle content that we need.
This entire time, I forgot to make it visible for them to see what I was doing. But anyway, so that's the. I'm gonna let everybody take a second to look over the list. This is where we've gotten to at this point. All right, everybody see it? Everybody love it? Okay, great. Frosted mini wheats.
What's your take? Let's hear it. Would you care to go first?
Weirdly enough, I
This
like
one's
them
tricky
a
for
lot.
me.
I like them.
Yeah?
I do like them, especially when they actually absorb some of the milk.
So that's why it's tricky to me. That's why
Not when they get soggy, but when they absorb just enough. It's like there's like a peak in the middle where it's like that's perfect and they're delicious.
It is like the closest thing to a science experiment that you might do with your cereal, because you need to nail the time,
Yeah.
right? Like you're practically baking. It's like if it's in there for 2 minutes, you're golden, right? And like I'll have to spoon them around to make sure some are getting milk, and then I have to move the ones from the bottom that have been soaking in the milk
Too long,
and get them out of there. You know,
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's like, you have to work for that cereal, right? You do.
But when you
'Cause
do,
if it gets too soggy, it's fucked.
yeah, I agree.
It's done. But when it's in that sweet spot, it's S, right? But
yeah.
I think because it takes some work, I want to put it at A, right?
Yeah.
Like, because
No,
you
I agree.
have to nail it.
Because it's not consistent. You can't guarantee like it should come with instructions on how to eat it to be the best possible version of itself.
When you start eating it, you will not have gotten to that sweet spot yet, so it will not be as good.
Yeah.
And if you wait and try to get all of it in that sweet spot, some of it's going to be too soggy. So there's never a perfect ability.
I agree. Okay, Golden Crisps. Do you know what these?
Never had them.
Okay, they're big when I was a child.
Honey, right?
It's honey flavored. I think I don't know. It's actually probably sugar, but they just claim it's honey. But they are little like puffy oat, like nodules. Like if you took a piece of rice and it puffed up, and it's like, I wish I could explain what it is. You might have to just look up what a Golden Crisp looks like. They're not bad. These, I'm almost positive, these are the ones I was thinking of. That their flavor washes off too fast. They're good when you first get them.
Oh my god, yes, I have had these. I know what these are. After looking them up and seeing like what is inside the box, yes, I have had these. I know of these.
And there's loads of
Honey
rip-offs.
Smacks.
Honey Smacks,
Honey
yes.
Smacks. Those are what I've had.
Honey Smacks. Maybe that's what I think.
Golden-
Did they change the name to Golden? Because I feel like that is the Honey Smacks guy.
So
too.
one is Kellogg's and one is Post. So it looks like
so Post ripped off Kellogg's. That's crazy because Kellogg's was first. Honey Smacks is 100% was first.
Oh, okay, I see.
Maybe, I don't know. Actually, mighty
the Golden Crisp
Google
box looks older.
Find out which came out first: Honey Smacks or Golden Crisps. Golden Crisp.
Golden Crisps were introduced first in 1948 as Happy Jacks by Post Foods. Honey Smacks, then called Sugar Smacks, was introduced later in 1953. So it took them 5 years where Kellogg's ripped off Golden Crisp from
Okay, so
Post.
Golden Crisp is first. Okay.
But they're older than us. So
Yeah.
like,
Where do you want to put them?
I think they're a B.
I was about to say, I think they are very, like, they're about as B as I can think of in my mind.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, how about this one? Golden Grams.
Don't know that I've ever had those. And
You
whatever
should
that
have them.
gorilla cereal is after it, I've never had that either. So
Okay, I've had that. I'll talk about that one. That's strangely enough really good. Golden Grams. So they're kind of like graham crackers, the flavor they're going for,
I do like me a graham cracker.
but they have the problem that mini wheats have, but even worse. They go limp, slimy, soggy,
Flaccid cereal.
You pour the milk on and you're like because like if you wait it becomes and it generally is gross once it gets to that. Like they're pretty good when you first pour it on, so for the first 20-30 seconds and then it just becomes like toss it. It's spongy and weird. Like it's just weird, just across the board. It's very unpleasant. So
sounds low on the list.
I'm gonna at best put it this because when you first eat them, they're actually pretty good. Actually, you know what? They're good. They're good to eat. Like
milk.
No, like take a handful, crunch on it, and then maybe have a glass of milk on the side. So almost like cookies. Like if you're eating them like cookies or excuse me, chips, something like that. That's where they shine. They're actually better like apart from milk. It should be sold as like a snack, not a cereal. These are Gorilla Munchies. They're peanut butter. They're peanut butter balls. They're basically like Cocoa Puffs, but with peanut butter. Very good. And I think they're organic as well. So they're kind of healthy and they have lower sugar, but they're exceptionally good. Like I would put them, they're probably A tier. Like honestly, they're exceptionally good.
I am good.
Acquiesce.
With that.
Okay.
I trust your judgment.
And they kind of have a little bit of the flavor of Captain Crunch, but without it doesn't destroy your gum. It's like if they were to make maybe the peanut butter Captain Crunch, but it just doesn't hurt. It's just flavor.
Yeah.
And it's like smooth and crispy and crunch. It's very good. All right, here's one that I know some people are very passionate about. Honey Bunches of Oats.
My first true love was the lady from the commercial, stirring the big pot or whatever it was. I love that woman because the product that she endorsed was true to my heart and it makes my soul sing.
Yes, okay.
I think, actually, let me check. I think I have this cereal. It might be Raisin Bran, but I think it might be that. Oh no, I threw them out because they expired years ago, and I'm being an adult and I cleaned my
I'm proud of you.
Pantry. But no, this is S tier. This is S tier.
I'm fine with that. I like them. I haven't had them a lot. Excuse me. I keep choking on my throat, and so I'm trying to eat a fiber gummy to help clear it out. Anyway, but I'm fine with that. I have no reason to fight against this. It's fine. Sounds good.
I think it's just a delicious, wonderful cereal.
Honeycombs.
I think they're good. I don't know that they're amazing. I think they're actually probably middle of the pack for me. If I had to go anywhere, I think they're a B.
I'm fine with this. Let's see if this. Nope, I didn't want to do that. Oh, what has happened? What did I do? Oh, okay. I know what I did.
C and A have been switched.
Yeah. Yep. There we go. I thought I was going to make it larger, but I don't think we'll just have to keep tacking them on there. I've never had donut cereal. This is from like the people who make the little like powdered donuts. I love the powdered donuts, but I've never had this.
With the others it goes.
Yep, I agree. Go Lean.
I've never had this either.
I'm pretty sure it's just the most dry, boring ass health cereal that has ever existed. If you could, I mean, look it up and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is like you hate yourself, but you want somebody to bang you, so you eat these.
I'm not a man unless I suffer.
Yes.
Yeah. That's fine. I
don't think it's men. I think it's women who are like, I need to wear the tights that shape my butt and have basically a built-in thong, so when I go to the gym, everyone's just stares at my ass the entire gym, and then I get to hope that one of the sexy men that I want to stare at my butt. Then that's the people that like that's who buys this. It's not; these aren't for like mentally healthy people. All right, Kicks, which apparently they have changed the box since I last. But there are Kicks. Kicks are for kids.
So I promise after this one I actually do have some input, but I don't know this one either.
lightly sweetened corn balls. They're kind of similar to this, or
like
even
Pops.
pop. I was gonna say like pop. They're just not as, you know how pops has almost like a sheen over it that's like sugary.
That's my favorite part.
Okay, these don't have. They're more, the sweetness is built into them, so they're a
Okay.
little more like mellow on the sweetness, but they're almost more moreish. Like you can kind of keep. You know how it's like instead of eating
Yeah.
something real strong dessert, it's kind of like a kettle corn type vibe. Where it's like, oh, it's lightly sweet. Oh yeah, I can keep that, and then I think they're good. They're probably not.
Nice.
You want to put them in B? You think B is a solid? I think that
seems fair. Yeah.
Oh, good. Look at that. Give me Kellogg's Crave. I've never had it, so if you have opinion, it's all you.
I do, and it runs contrary to the previous things that we've said about dessert for breakfast. And I want to maintain my position on dessert for breakfast being a bad idea, and I think it lowers it. But I have had it, and it's fucking delicious, man.
Okay.
It's so tasty.
Let's go strictly off of, because I mean, almost all these are dessert. Like if you look at the sugar content, even of like Honey Nut Cheerios, like all of these is basically dessert for breakfast. They're just, we're going off of, if you think it's S tier taste wise, then I'm willing to put it up there.
I do, man. I do, but I hate putting it there. But it wrestles it from me, right? Like it earned the position more than I've given it to it.
That's fair.
It's just delicious.
Okay. Life, and I have no idea why they're. So we're just going to do one.
So one is going to be cinnamon. One of them is going to be.
This
cinnamon.
is going to be cinnamon.
Yeah, red is cinnamon, and the one is original. So, this is very interesting. Chex and Life need to get together and have a discussion because Cinnamon Chex is amazing. Cinnamon Life is okay. I don't think it's as good.
Okay.
However, the original Life, I think, is amazing.
Yeah.
So I would put
good.
original Life at S, and I would put Cinnamon Life at A. That would be my take on where they belong.
I am fine with this because I don't remember. I've had it before, and I remember enjoying it, so I'm good with that. I'm perfectly fine.
I like Life cereal quite a bit. It's very high on my list.
I don't have knowledge enough to.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the fuck this is. Lucio's.
Luigios? Oh, they're Lucios from Overwatch.
Yes.
It's the Overwatch character.
Yes. Fuck them and their brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 thumbs up, dude. Yeah, fuck them.
Fucking Overwatch has been trying to make money off of a cereal. Man, fuck them. Lucky Charms. Man, what a classic. What an absolute
Yeah, it
classic.
is, right? What do you think?
It's tough. As a child, they are absolutely just like, because they have magic. It's just like the marshmallows
World,
are, yes, it is. It's just something about it that they figured out I almost have to put it S tier because they figured it out. So the experience, even if the cereal as an adult is probably not as good as some of these others, as far as just like,
it's not.
But man, as a child, that is like, I don't know. There's an emotion that goes along with it.
I think if we confine it to childhood, it supersedes the S.
Yeah.
But because it can't, I think it's S. I agree.
Well, let everybody see our list one more time here. Because, again, every time I click over here, it makes the screen go black. So I'm going to put it up, let everybody get a little glance at it. We're making some pretty good progress, actually. Look at us go. Yeah, we're doing good. Okay, so Nutter Butter. Love the cookies. Love the cookies.
Yeah.
No idea about the cereal.
I also have no idea about
if we stay true, it should be a C tier. Because that's kind of
I think so.
Where they go. Oreos.
Another for the pile, Your Honor. Another for the pile.
Kind of agree. They're not even remotely, they don't even taste like the cookies, but they're good enough that they're still good, but they're kind of just, they're in that like, you're a branded cereal that's, yeah, sure, whatever. Pour me a bowl. If I'm at someone's house, they pour me a bowl of that, I'm not going to be like, away from me, Satan, I shall not. You know? Cocoa Pebbles.
Not as good as Fruity Pebbles. Not as good as Rice Krispies.
I agree. I'm thinking B tier because they're not bad. They still give you the chocolate shake. They're
I
still kind of.
agree, but then we're on the hook for Rice Krispies being an A tier, which I'm good with, but I want to make sure you're good with.
Oh yeah, Rice Krispies are delicious. I'm 100% A tier. That's don't even
Yeah.
have to debate me on that one. I am
Yeah.
100%. What is with these companies, man?
Another for the pile, my liege.
Yeah,
Another for the pile.
hey, peace out, Pop Tarts. So people who didn't see that, sorry, I keep forgetting you guys. We put Rice Krispies there, and then we had Pop Tarts, and Pop Tarts goes into the I'm branded, and that's the whole reason I exist cereal aisle that we have here on C. All right, Raisin Bran, which I know you just said you had, so I'm assuming you're a pretty big fan, and then Raisin Bran Crunch. What do you think?
I personally think that both are S tier. I think they're both amazing. I love them both.
Wow.
I don't know what you think about them. I'm open to alternate views, but I adore
How about
them.
A
It's
for
my
regular
inner
Raisin Bran and
75-year-old.
S for Raisin Bran Crunch? Because I do like the extra crunch. I think it adds a little.
I'm good with that.
But I do like it. But I agree that I again, someone serves me that, I'm very happy with it. I would not.
There's because it's the one that a lot of people make fun of. It's like an old person
Yeah.
cereal, but it's like I really like
It's
it.
slightly well, one they do slightly sweeten it, right? Like it's not
The tiniest little twinge
yes.
of
and then you get
sweetness.
the raisins, and it like I agree. It's very good. I think it's actually quite good. All right, Reese's Puffs.
I've never had them, so unless you have, I say another for the pile.
Actually, I'm going to move them up because they're actually really, really. These are one of the few
Yeah,
that it was branded, but it was genuinely good. Some people would shove them up there.
I did it for Crave. You were welcome to do it.
Yeah,
for
I mean,
Reese's
I'm not
Puffs, whatever you
quite.
feel.
I feel like they are on par. These are sweeter. They're more desserty than these, but these. I don't know if I can even put them in there. I think I'm gonna have to put them aside because these are basically this is the healthy version of this, but they're still really good. I might even have to put it in an A. A is stretch, but I think it's fit because they're actually good. They're genuinely like you eat them, you're like, oh okay, this one gets close enough to what they're advertising that I am okay with it.
Yeah.
Cocoa Krispies.
Ooh. Not as good as the regular Rice Krispies in my book. If I'm being honest with you, if I were in control,
look,
I would move Rice Krispies.
Made in heaven.
I would move Rice Krispies up to S. That is how much I enjoy Rice Krispies. If you feel they should stay at A, then that's fine. But,
it's hard because they're plain. It's hard because there's no sweetness to them, but they are very good.
And you're hungry 15 minutes later.
I kind of like this because they're right beside Cocoa Pebbles, and that's kind of they're almost like blood brothers there. It's basically the same cereal, more or less. Like you're kind of. I think that works. S'mores
and Sour Patch, I think.
I can't.
For the pile.
Yeah, okay. S'mores. Sour Patch sounds like the weirdest cereal combination. That sounds. Yeah, I was like, that sounds horrible. I agree. I think that is something that never.
There's no way.
Should have been invented. That's kind of where I was like, I don't even want to put that in this because I don't think this is. That's with Lucio's.
Yeah.
Lucio, I'm sorry.
No, I like Lucio's.
Yeah,
like
that's true too. Yeah.
Loseros.
So we got, I guess, Special K original, and maybe that Special K with berries. I think. Can you tell?
I think one of them does come with like strawberries in it, like some dehydrated strawberry sort of a deal.
I don't know that I've had enough Special K to. Isn't that basically cornflakes?
It is. I think that it is. So the way that I would describe it is Frosted Flakes with like a quarter of the frosting on them, right? Like that's the way I would talk about them. I like them a lot more than Frosted Flakes.
Really?
For me, yeah, I do. I suppose it doesn't twinge on my id that's like,
The
hey, you
dessert,
really
it's
like
too much sugar.
right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
so there's something that feels a bit better about eating it. For me, it is S tier. I am open to alternate
What
courses
if we
because
put it with
it's
Frosted
either
Flakes?
low S or high
Yeah,
A.
I was
I
gonna
could
say
see
I'll
it
put it
being
with
A.
A. I'll put. Hold on, let me scroll up. Our list is getting so big, I have to scroll to put stuff on there.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Everybody, look at our list. Just making sure they can see it, because every time I click over here, by the way, there's where we put Sour Patch. There's the list of just nonsense. Every time I click over here, it makes the box that shows it go blank, and so I have to I'm sitting here thinking about the cereal. I have to click, and I just forget. So I do 2 or 3, come back over, click it, let everybody see where we put them, because they're listening to us, right? Like they kind of hear what we're saying.
This is going to be an audio focused one.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's I mean they get enough of it if they want to, they can see it.
Yeah. Every once in a while they'll check in. Sure.
Okay, what is do the berries add or subtract?
I think
or
they
do
detract.
Nothing? Okay, detract.
I think they subtract.
No, you're right. Detract I think is actually a better. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be the opposite of add, but I still. What do you think? C or B?
Worse. Only a little worse. I'd put it B.
B. That I just put it in B because the thing turned black and I'm not turning it back on. Mini wheats, but I think this is.
But it's a special one. I think it's cinnamon.
Maybe. Okay. Where do we have?
Let me check. I don't want to get this wrong.
What do we have?
There's blueberry, strawberry, and maple brown sugar variants. So I'm not sure which this is. Let me throw images up. Well, it's not blue. I'm betting that's strawberry.
Okay. It does look a little pink, so I would probably go with you.
It is actually. Now that I'm looking it up, that is the strawberry version. I cannot say anything about it. I've never had it, so I don't know.
Same. I really like the frosted, but I don't know that it would be as good. Let's do what we did with Special K, right? Just move it down one for being fruity, because we're cancel me. We don't like fruity cereal. Tricks, which are for kids.
Never ever had it. As a kid, I was like, I'm not a kid.
Mm-hmm. I think I had, but it was so long ago that it has zero memory in my brain. I think actually, I swear I remember reading that it actually is very similar to. They make it very similar to how they make Fruit Loops. Lots of color, lots of it has that like artificial flavor to it. It may in fact even have a stronger fruit flavor to it than Fruit Loops has. It may have like a true like tangy, like different things have fruit flavor to them. I'm tempted to put it on a B just because it's so well advertised, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it.
Yeah, it's got to be popular, right? Like
it's. Tricks are for kids. They have the rabbit and silly rabbit.
Yeah,
it's the whole
rabbit.
thing.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to, just on honor of giving us cartoons to watch when we were children.
I'm good with that. Yeah.
All right, let's go. What is this?
I don't know what that is. Wafer? No.
Waffle? Is that waffle? Let me hold on. I'm moving it over to
Waffle Crisp. It's Waffle Crisp.
Waffle
yes,
Crisp.
Right.
Okay.
Waffle Crisp.
Have you ever? I've never had it, so I have no idea.
I've also never had it. We're in the dark.
Waffle Crisps.
Where'd we put the Eggo one? Because I bet it's a bit worse than the Eggo one.
AOC.
Well, I can't say for sure because I don't know, but
I'll put C.
Maybe just
I can't put D.
Eggo.
D is like booty hole.
Yeah, D's is garbage. Yeah.
Can't put a D there, but I can put C. All right, finally, Breakfast of Champions. Eat your Wheaties. Be like
the one
Mike.
That every athlete wants to be on the cover of.
That's right. Trash ass cereal, but every athlete wants to be on the cover of it. Actually, I don't remember. I remember not loving it, but not hating it. Let me put it that way. I don't think it's awful.
It is middle of the road in my book.
That's
I
actually
always
what
thought it was B tier.
That's what I was thinking.
I've had it several times, and the issue is like the cereals I really like are all flakes, like this is, right?
Yeah.
And I like Special K. I like the Frosted Flakes, right? Even the Chex in Life are somewhat similar, I think. But this is the worst of them. Right?
I think it's actually a C because I'm looking at our B tier. We got some Frosted Cheerios. We got some Chex Mix.
Yeah, it's not as good as those.
I think I agree with you. I think it's not bad, but it's not good enough to get up into the yum yum list. I think that it goes down. It's where it belongs in C. And I think it's also when you compare it to the hype it has. I think that's the other problem with it, right? Like it's so hyped. It's like the cereal for. It's like
I agree. We've done it.
We did
have our list.
We solved the Palestinian conflict right here.
This is part of the 14-point plan. This is the one that everyone's worried about. Now we've done it. It's not going to be a hang-up anymore.
They will never fight with each other ever again, and they will move on with peace for the rest of humanity.
Peace and Raisin Bran Crunch.
Yeah. So just to remind everybody, since I think we got a little bit of time on our we got a little bit. We started with our S tier is Chex, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Honey Nut Cheerios, Honey Bunches of Oats, Crave, Life, Original, Lucky Charms, and Raisin Bran Crunch. Our A tier, which is close but not quite, Count Chocula, which that was kind of iffy. It's still good, I promise. I'm okay with it staying there. Chocolate Cheerios, Frosted Flakes, Pops, Fruit Loops, Fruity Pebbles, Frosted Mini Wheats, Gorilla Munch, which if you haven't had it, trust me, try it. Reese's Puffs, Life Cereal, I think that's the Cinnamon Life, correct?
Cinnamon, yeah.
Regular Rice Krispies, Raisin Bran Plain, and Original Special K. B, I'm trying to think if I wanted to list every single one of these, but B are these. These are the cereals. Please look at your phone or whatever you're doing. Mid-ass.
That is
good,
the most on-brand
sweet
thing I have ever seen from this podcast. That is the most on-brand thing. That was remarkable. We started listing everyone slow, methodically.
Yeah.
Yes, intake the data. Intake these. Here they are.
I just at this point it's like, well, do they really deserve be listing?
Deserve?
They gotta earn it. These are S and A. They've earned the right to be listed. Now we're kind of getting into the okay, you know what? I'll do B tier because B tier is still pretty good.
I think our A and B are pretty good. I think C is where we take a dive.
Okay, so Apple Jacks, Blueberry, Frankenberry, just based off of the names, they should be there. Cheerios, plain, Frosted Cheerios. This is our B tier bag again, just in case I didn't say that in the beginning. Blueberry Chex, Rice Chex, which I think is just plain Chex, Cocoa Puffs, Corn Flakes, Golden Crisp, Honeycomb, Kix, Cocoa Pebbles, Cocoa Crisps. Well, let me try that again. Cocoa Krispies, Special K with strawberries. I'm really running out of steam on this.
Listing.
Berry. I don't know if you can hear it, but my voice is going. Berry Mini Wheats, which I think are just Frosted Mini Wheats with a berry frosting. And then Trix. Our C tier, I'm just going to explain our thinking. Basically, these are branded cereals. They're not horrible. They're still good enough to eat, but they're just meh. Pure meh. Unworthy. Also, you would know all these names, not because they're cereals, but because they're products. You know them almost outside of being cereal. Yeah. other than Wheaties, which the only reason you know that is because of the advertising around it, but not because, you know. And then D tier, we basically say for any version of Captain Crunch because it is a physical harm to human consumption. And then Go Lean because who knows what...
I gotta try it now. I gotta know what it's like.
Sadistic. Then we had Lucio's, and I mean, that's Lucio from Overwatch, I believe, and that alone is reason to put it in D tier because they tried to market Lucio green Cheerios basically, and then the worst flavor combination ever was just Sour Patch Kids and milk. So a Sour Patch Kids cereal got put in the bottom D tier. That is our list. We are proud of it, and we are sticking to it. And we have recorded for 2 hours today. So
the committee may adjourn. We've done our job. We may present this to the floor at the next meeting.
Congratulations.
Well done.
Let's go eat at our pricey, selective, closed-off restaurant that is only for like businessmen and senators. Yep.
For a job well done that has not gotten through the House yet, even.
That's how we did it anyway. We worked hard.
Let's pat ourselves on our back for our part that we played.
I've been personally sponsored by Frosted Flakes, so I'll use their behind-the-scenes, under-the-table check to pay for our meal. Pops,
hey, I'm right here. Pops.
Pops, just saying. If you want a sponsorship deal, just saying. All right, so I appreciate that. Guys, so I do think I'm going to try to record. I don't know if you've made it here, but I'm going to try to record when Placebo and Kins are in town. We're going to try to record a podcast. It'll, you know what? Now that I've said this at the end of this one, it'll have to be after this. So I will put it up after this one, even though week-wise it probably would fall slightly differently. But
and you've already seen that one.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to. So it'll come after this. I hope that you will enjoy the change of pace. I think it will be interesting because it will not have, this camera angle, won't have the nice mic, but it will be of us kind of hanging out together in person, shooting the breeze while we smoke cigars and drink some booze.
Unless I die in a plane crash.
Oh, yes, Placebo is coming out here on a plane that is apparently created by or been built through like paper mache and popsicle sticks.
Yeah, 3D printed. The world's first 3D printed plane.
And so if he makes it, then we will have this podcast. And I think that'll be interesting. I hope you guys look forward to it. I hope you have a blessed rest of your week. Thank you for hanging out and watching. And that's it for us. I will talk to you guys the next time that I talk to you. Bye. Nope, I don't want to start streaming. Thank you.